Was Screw already going on at that time, or was it before then?
I was not familiar with DJ Screw until I met him when I moved here, and before I met him, I met his predecessor, Michael Price. You know what I'm saying? And me and Michael Price was cool at first, and the way I met Screw was like it was kind of fucked up, but Michael Price had borrowed my turntables, and I couldn't get him, to return my calls because I was beeping him and he wouldn't hit me back. So I found out where he was playing at, and I stopped that whole thing. I took my turntables while he was doing his gig, and that's how I met
Wow,
Screw.
wow, wow. That's crazy, but man, it be like that sometimes, man.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
yeah.
but I mean, you got to meet an icon out of it, so it was definitely
Oh
worth
no,
it.
we worked together and everything. We did work together and everything. Like I'm one of the few producers that he actually rapped off my shit. Like he was rapping, you know.
Wow, that's
And
amazing, right?
yeah, and
That's dope.
also the last known footage of him like scratching was to the song that I produced called Swing Down. And he was like, "This is my favorite record, so I'm gonna let my hands talk now." You know what I'm saying? And
Wow,
that was the last footage, bro. And that was, we was cool, man. Bless him.
wow. Wow, rest in peace to DJ Screw. I mean, he really revolutionized how people make music and how they listen to it. And like you say, he had people before him and people to come after him, but for
Yeah.
some reason,
Shout out to Daryl Scott too, because he had something to do with the way Screw was doing his thing too. Daryl Scott's an
yeah,
OG out here too. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Big shout out to Daryl Scott because he paid the way. You know what I'm saying? But like you
Right.
say, I know Screw the way he did it. I guess people just fell in love with it or took to it.
Yeah.
He just knocked it out the park. So I wanted to ask you, outside of music, what type of person was Screw? And like you say, you had a relationship with him. What was it like just dealing with him, musically and creating art and having them scratch your records and stuff like that?
Man, he was cool. Like I ain't never been over there to the Screw House, where they was recording and shit. I'd always go catch him at his place off of Cullen because I was working with a gang of the screwed up clique. So like after I recorded, I go sit down with him and I was like, "Hey, check this out. Tell him what you think." And he was always, "Boy, Swift, you ain't having it, boy." He was always cool, laid back like that all the time. But he was always hit me like, "Yeah, I heard you recorded that song, bro. Why you ain't over here, bro? I want to hear that shit." You know what I'm saying? So it was like that with me and him, man. It was like real cool, straight up one-on-one time. It wasn't no bunch of people around and nothing like that. We'll sit in his car and listen to that shit and smoke something. You feel me?
Yeah, that's real cool. I mean, like everybody had their own relationship with him because he interacted with so many people, and not a lot of people can do that. Interact with people from different neighborhoods and different parts of town and different cliques and crews. But nevertheless, when you ask people about Screw that knew him and worked with him, overall, the majority of the people have something positive to say about him, in personality,
Yeah,
but also, phenomenal with the music as well.
yeah. When you become somebody that no one can question your character, and you can tell the naysayers out from a long way, away. You're a solid person, man. When your character speak for who you are, can't nobody say nothing out of your character about you.
Yeah. How you carry yourself go a long way. Cause like I say, I'm over here in Africa, man, or wherever you at. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
hold a lot of weight as well.